And only the same song, that same song can lead me to the bottom. But yeah, the same song, that same song can lead me here tomorrow. But yeah, the same song, that same song can lead me to my sorrows. But yeah, the same song, that same song leads me tomorrow. When it comes on, it takes me to that place where I'm from. The words of the song help me remember right where I was. The time and the way it made me feel that way on that day. Same song, same song. It's always the same one, that same song that drags me to the bottom. It's always the same words, those same sounds I wish I had forgotten. It's always the same song, that same song that makes me feel so rotten. It's always the same song, that same song, that same song. When it comes on, it takes me to that place where seed that I have is not enough. I need to find Sarah. She might be able to help. Let's return to the village.
And so you have left the cavern, Renaigse. And here you are again.
I have no idea why you suddenly decided to shut us in there, but it matters little. I must know what second seed is required to open the door to the sanctuary. Now, more than ever, we must find Vinbar. He slew Katasak and he holds my cousin captive.
Vinbar would not have killed Katasak. He respected him. And why would he bother with your cousin?
I have no idea why, but I know it to be true. The Tierna Hach Kadaktus revealed this to me. Would you accuse her of lying?
No. You are the one who lies like all the other Renaigse. And I thought that I could trust you. I should never have let you enter the cavern. And even less have allowed you to leave there alive. 8 more!
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
King Vinbar. Why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimen saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too Renaikse to understand.
Leave him! That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. O source of life.
Free him! Damn it! Constantine! Wake up, please, I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
"3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it. And in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site. A place full of magic. I followed his instructions. And all of a sudden... What an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand. It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor. Captain Reuben?
Aye, the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
De Sade, legate of the merchant congregation.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Thélème. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your...
I see.
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first, very willing, almost too much. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. Well, you can understand my concern, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've got quite a list of errands to check off.
Then straight to it. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Your Excellency, it's a pleasure. What could I do for you?
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
Oh, I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No, I wouldn't. Where's she missed roll call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do for you?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare knots that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
None of this helps us. They all told us pretty much the same thing. She changed her behavior when she arrived here. Perhaps this is a sign, or perhaps not.
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
Are your boots warm? Welcome! It's such a... Have you seen anything to your... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
This time, you are going too far. I will not let you say one more word.
That's it. You can shout all you want, but I'm right, you old drunkard.
Not at all. I played that hand honestly. You're so drunk. You see double, that's all.
Are you kidding me? I saw that second king. Not only are you cheating, but you cheat badly.
You call me a cheater again, and I'll make you eat your words. That king must have arrived there by chance.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Who are you to give us orders?
That's true. You want to see how tough? Oh, you don't know who you're messing with.
I'd prefer not to get involved in drunken quarrels. No good tends to come from it.
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh, he thinks we'll allow that to happen.
On guard, sir! On guard!
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern. How may I help you?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
What can I pour for you?
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your Naut. Anything else?
Nothing, thanks. I'm not thirsty just yet.
Hello, my darlings. It's rare to see the upper crust in here. It must be my lucky day. Do you and yours want to have a good time? I could call a few friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you like, then?
I'll let you get on.
What a shame. Come back soon.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
Oh, here you are again. More questions?
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Tell me what you saw.
I'd like to tell you all that, but... my throat's a little dry, my friend. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Oh, here you are again.
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with a Naut, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure, friend. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you. This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
It's a dead drop.
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
These bushes will shield us from prying eyes. We can wait for your spies there. We can see without being seen here.
Well, what should we do? Shall we wait here? Someone is coming.
This man looks like a messenger. We should follow him and find out who gives him his orders.
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us!
But I was careful.
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
All I can tell you is that it does not concern the congregation. I will not say another word.
My patience is very limited. After all, who will blame me for shooting down a spy caught in the act?
It has nothing to do with the congregation. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. But know this. I will inform my governor about how you treated me. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Nauts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naut who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Naut you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose. But I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth. And give me the message in your possession before leaving.
Very well. Here it is. Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
Ah, Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Nauts, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Teleme. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
This is a trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral. Remember that the Admiral sent us to find someone called Fernando during the conflict between the Nauts and the Ordo Luminis. He could probably help us.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
Your Excellency, what fair wind brings you here?
We're looking for a young Naut who arrived from New Serene a short time ago. Her name is Alba.
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child wanted to flee her father, who wanted to take her back to the convent. She asked me when our ship was leaving, and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she'd better talk to the captain, but we weren't leaving right away in any case. So she left.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Tuleme. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me that if a certain gentleman, Lorenz? That's it, Lorenz. If he was asking after her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for espionage and treason.
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason? I can't believe it.
If her father is actually here, do you have any idea where we might find him?
Well, at one point I asked her why she was not waiting at the tavern for a ship to leave. She told me she could not go to the tavern, so maybe that's where you'll find him.
I must leave you. Hello. Are you Master Lorenz?
Indeed, sir. What do you want from me?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions for you. We're looking for a young Naut called Alba. We were told that you're her father.
Alba, what a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yes, she is my daughter, although she chose to deny me.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Teleme. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nauts. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage? I can't believe it. For treason, how can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some inquisitors are specialists in hunting criminals, or heretics, or young scatterbrains. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Teleme.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her near Wench... something or other. I'm sorry, I can't remember those island names.
Thank you, sir.
If you find her, bring her back to me. She will no longer have the chance to betray anyone at the convent. I hope we're done.
I'll leave you, sir.
He talks about Wenchavier, the village of Katasach. There is a mine shaker's camp nearby. Shall we go there?
Привет.
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Let me go. I've done nothing wrong.
Speak if you want me to release you. Where is she?
I don't know. I'm thirsty. Give me water.
You will have nothing until you tell me something.
Have mercy. I'm dying.
I don't care. If you die, I will just question another one like you. Talk! Where is the girl?
This monster must be Alba's father's hunting dog. He's always looking for her.
He's questioning this man to find out where she is.
That monster is going to kill him. We have to do something.
You're right. Let's go.
Hey! Who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
Your brutality must stop. I order you to release this man and leave immediately.
I don't care about your orders. And since you want to interfere in my hunt, you will regret it.
Let's free this poor man quickly.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaikse. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal. Meet me when Shavay...
Да нормально. Нормально.
You are the ones who saved me from Saul Lasser. I am so grateful to you. I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions?
Do you offer services as a guide?
Sometimes I take Renaigse to a good fishing place. They give me beautiful objects in exchange. But right now we have to be careful. There have been accidents with the Tenlans. Did you want anything else?
We're looking for a Naut girl. The same one that the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really like to help you, but...
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl. She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
I must go. Goodbye.
This is the cave that Alba's guide told us about.
I can't say that I have a good memory of this place.
Прилетал. Чё стать тут все? Блін, напарники іноді якісь прям імбіцили. Не що підійти, просто вони стоять, не можна пройти через них. Треба було робити цю ігру, щоб без напарників проходити. По суті, безполезно.
This must be Alba's camp.
No, you will not get me. I will not go back to the convent. Stop! You have won. Finish me. I still prefer to die than to return to my father.
If she really was a traitor, shouldn't she be afraid of that?
We do not intend to kill you, let alone take you back to your father.
So then why are you here?
We know you betrayed the Nauts who took you in. You stole documents from your captain to sell them to the highest bidder, and we're here to pick them up.
What? I never did such a thing. The Nauts are the family I chose. I would never betray them.
There's no point in denying it. We found the dead drop that you used. We confirmed that you were negotiating to sell secrets. And Captain Reuben, who already suspected you, reported the theft of his book just as you were leaving town.
But all of this is false. I don't even know what a dead drop is. And if I fled, it was to escape you.
Escape us? If you were not the spy, that makes no sense. You better tell us what happened.
Some time ago, Captain Reuben told me that he had been informed that my father had gone to Teerfredi. It worried me. I knew my father would do anything to bring me back. Then, in New Serene,
My colleagues told me that the legate was looking for me. I was scared. I told the captain, who told me that I would find a ship in San Mateus to leave the island. But there were none. I saw my father at the tavern with one of his inquisitors, and I realized that my only chance was to flee deeper inland. A native helped me find this cave, and there you have it.
I can't believe it.
This captain accused this young woman and used us to make her flee.
Probably to hide the fact that he himself is the spy. We've been duped. We must return to New Serene as soon as possible and warn the Admiral before it's too late.
And what will become of me?
You will come with us. We will protect you. We'll need your testimony.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Hello, you need something?
What do you think about Captain Reuben?
Between you and me, I preferred Captain Vasco. He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit, if you know what I mean.
He's aloof, doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen, one of the girls from the tavern. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. Must cost him a right fortune. He should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
If he's a loner, would make sense he needs some company from time to time. And as captain, he must have the means.
Yes, you are certainly right. Well, none of my business. Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance. As if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems... troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do for you?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him, and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nord. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
Hello, my darlings. What would you like, then?
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spent a lot of time with him.
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me. But it's because I'm the sweetest.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients and me is nobody's business.
How about a change of scenery and a chance to work in a more luxurious environment?
Become a courtesan? But don't you need connections to get there?
I'm the legate of the congregation, and the governor's cousin. So?
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance. What do you want to know?
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. He wanted to be appointed fleet commander. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him. He says everyone is unfair towards him and doesn't recognize his talents. And it has turned him bitter.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes. He's become impatient and anxious. He's become suspicious, too.
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich. And that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
All this is very interesting, but there is nothing solid here. We should follow him tonight.
We can see everything from here.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to
Here is the traitor caught in the act. Shall we arrest him?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyer should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
You should put the message in the box, so no one will know we've seen it. We must warn the head of the knots. She will surely want to know.
Let's go.
one armor that fits you like a glove? It's you on all the knowing. Come and see.
Come closer, good people. The cure in
You'll find all you need in
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
The coin, once more. They truly are behind all bad attacks.
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries? This traitor got what he deserved.
You're injured. You need care.
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent. He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. As for you, Alba, I owe you an apology. I should have trusted you.
You have nothing to do with it. The captain did everything to make me appear guilty.
No. If we put the same trust in the volunteers as in the Seaborns, this would never have happened. We owe you a lot, Desarde. I will not forget it. Nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Karans of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kertonsidach. What happened? How could a friend of Katasach do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enonmil Frichtemann, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
Who will win the vote in your opinion?
I don't know. Each of the 3 chiefs that I spoke of could win. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Bladnid had been victorious, she would certainly have won this time. But that was not to be.
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. You want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen. Can I do anything else for you?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead? And the first Tire. He was a good king in times of peace, but he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bladnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Minawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Miel Frichteman. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings, a holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree, and protected by a Nadaig Magaman. Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
I need to be going.
Now
we have
Здорово.
one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Miel Frichteman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Have you thought carefully about what your allies' intentions are? If you approve of them, fine. But if you don't, it would be better to pick someone else.
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Ого, тут опять буде якийсь огромний вибір, коротше, мені прийдеться вибирати, коротше, за кого я. За островітян оцих, що на острові живуть, за ці племена, либо за остальних людей, які прийшли сюди, щоб цей остров весь під себе подобрати, коротше, і тут розвиватися, і робити, коротше, різні города. Типу, нужно буде вибрати на чиїй стороні, і ще й помимо того, типу, тут треба ще знайти корону, і з цих всіх островітян. Тут будуть, коротше, вибори у них, будуть, коротше, короля свого назначати нового. І, типа, я, якщо зараз корону знайду, я зможу, типа, своє словечко добавить, кого лучше вибирати. Типа, буде в мене весомий голос. І, типа, теж нужно буде вибрати кого-то. Офігеть. Блин, я вже думаю, наверное, буде сохранить отдельний файлик, щоб потім, якщо що, щоб перезагрузити і попробувати з кого-то другого. Бо тут, коротше, є 3 вождя, які, коротше, мітять на місто короля нового. І у кожного у них є свої якісь пріоритети. Ось перший, типу, вождь хоче просто от сюди вигнати всіх колоністів, що хочуть захватити цей остров. Типа, якщо він виграє, то я вместе з остальними, короче, цивілізованими людьми, типа, должен буду з цього острова уйти. Да, я помагав племенам, тут, короче, возникли другі проблеми, тут почали на мене обозлятися, тому що я їхнього короля вбив. А тут, короче, там кукухой, короче, поїхав із-за того, що на його остров, де він був, короче, королем, і в нього там будуть всякі племена йому, типа, у нього були, типа, під контролем. Тепер почали питатися якось з цими людьми цивілізованими знайти контакт, некоторі. І за цього, типа, їхній король тепер почав, коротше, дуріть, кукуху їхати, типа, тому що він не довіряв оцим цивілізованим людям. І почав, коротше, там приміняти якісь там не зовсім грамотні, мирні, коротше, там, як сказати, коротше, почав брати в заложника всіх там, не всіх підряд, а некоторих високих, коротше, там намісника, там ще якихось там, коротше, челіку почав вбивати. І це дуже погано сказується зараз тепер на взаємоотношеннях між оцими островітянами і цивілізованими людьми. Коротше, із-за цього прийшлося його грохнути. І тепер на мене трошки обідалися, і в мене ще й репутація в них понизилась. Коротше, тут дуже все заплутано, прям офігеть заплутано. Тут треба взагалі робити со стрімов нарізки і, коротше, робити якийсь, не знаю, там 2-3 часовий прям відео з нарізками з стрімов, щоб вийшла, коротше, лінія сюжетна. Бо тут дуже все довго происходить, і, по-моєму, ще й тут дополнительні всякі квести йдуть. І виходить, що чутка время розтягується ігрове.
I'm the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your high king, is dead.
Ande Vostire. He was a great king and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tiefradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaise brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for
Ось, бачу, у кожного лідера є свої якісь плани на будущее, якщо не стануть королем.
and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaise humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enonmil Frictamen in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enonmil Frictamen, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The high kings of old wore a legendary crown, said to be a gift from Enonmil Frictamen. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the Hoi Kings near the village of Vignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply holy place, and the guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King, Vinbar, is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you, if you were to be named High King. I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Henon Miel Frichteman.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Karant's Vignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far from here, since he fought his last battle nearby. The entrance to his burial mound is said to be guarded by a Nadaig Magaman, the path that leads to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Nothing. I must go.
Блин, что там на эту сторону? Сейчас, кстати, сделал сохранение и попробую каждому отдать, подивитися, як вообще буде яке розвиття ігри. Бо типа там самый первый кандидат хоче вообще туди з острова всіх прогнати, кроме самих оцих племен. Потім вторий хоче зробити якесь там типа равновесие, щоб була мир, дружба, жвачка. А третій хоче наоборот, типа каже, ми бідно живе по сравненню з цими всіма вашими городами і з вашими жителями. Типа ми, ну типа каже, я теж заключу типа з ними мир. Ну тако, каже, ми будемо типа якось там хоче собі типа оцей весь народ, своє плем'я і другі ці всі племена на цьому острові хоче типа зробити багатше, типа і більш продвинутими. Я типа поки що думаю, це за кого лучше. Зайшов, просто забрав і пішов, да?
What are you doing there?
Ні, ніфіга. О, ніфіга ся.
Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Dertere is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
Ну, блін, я, наверное, її не віддам, тому що вона хоче тут всіх вигнати з острова, кроме її народа. Це, звісно, з однієї сторони, вроді і правильно, але, типа, зараз вони і так між собою воюють. А потім, взагалі, типа, буде повномасштабна війна цих островітян з тими колонізистами. Буде прям повномасштабна войнушка, якщо я віддам зараз корону і, типа, її виберуть главним королем. Я, короче, думаю, що треба її не віддавати, хоча він зараз може на мене напасти із-за цього. Я лучше кому-то із тих двоїх дам. Тому що, не знаю, нафіга ще більше воювати, якщо вони і так особо друг з другом не ладять. Тим більше, мого персонажа сюди прислали, во-первых, для того, щоб він поміг, короче, ізлічити болезнь, а якщо їх ізгонять із цього острова, то цю болезнь нельзя буде вилічити. Так що я сразу, получается, і главний квест, який я іду в свою гру, щоб получить і пройти його. Диктант. Диктат. Да. Да, вона, короче, це тиран. Самый настоящий. Хочу зробити тиранів. Не, понятно, що типа за свій народ там тяне, короче, лямку, но типа буде тираном проти остальних всіх, типа, що буде воювати. Спроси, що вона зробить. Ну, я знаю, що вона зробить.
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichtem to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Milfrichtem. I swear this to you.
Блін, каже, типа, поможе мені виконати моє головне завдання, але я сумніваюся, що це буде правильно, як вони там будуть друг з другом воювати, а я біжу, короче, по лікарства, да? Як от тоді лічити, якщо всіх поубивають тоді? Короче, не буду її віддавати, оставить корону собі. Но потім я ще перезагрузю, я зробив собі віддільне сохранення, і потім кожному віддам корону і подивлюсь, що взагалі произойде. Ну, типа, понятно, що вони всі розказали вже, чим воно закінчиться. Ну, просто ще й подивитися на це все, як воно буде відбуватися, і які там будуть теж способи, якби, розвиття, які будуть ставити корону.
I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice. I have come to take that crown, and I won't leave.
Ні, ну то, що вона стоїть на своєму і прийшла... Ні, то, що вона стоїть якби на своєму і прийшла сама за нею, не так, як останні там 2 кандидати, типа, стоять там і ждуть, поки їм принесуть уже готове все. Ну, типа, те, що вона прийшла сама, таке ж, ну, типа, от мене, взагалі, типа, її респект, то, що вона із 3 кандидатів сама прийшла сюди. Типа, ті не соизволили задницю підняти і прийти сюди, хоча знають місцеположення. Ну, її самі ці плани не дуже, звісно, приятні, що вона хоче устроїти війну таку повномасштабну.
Enough. I accept my defeat. Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it, so it seems.
So it seems indeed. We will meet again at Dorhad Genadu. Until then, Deirdre.
Блін, ну мені тепер інтересно, хто як себе поведе після того, як їм корону віддати. А мені там старикан більше всього понравився. Він якийсь, типу, каже, я не сильно желаю стати королем, ну, типу, я бачу, що є огромні проблеми, і я хочу, типу, з цим всім допомогти з обох сторон. Ну, типу, в нього саме такі благі намірення. Не каже, що, типу, я хочу кого-то обогатити, не каже за якісь там ці вигоди. Просто каже, хочеться, типу, це все успокоїти, щоб був, коротше, мир з обох сторон. Ну, типа, з одної сторони звучить хорошо, а прикол, якщо я йому віддам, а він буде самий безполезний із 3. Що, типа, він вроді як попитається, но у нього ніхера не вийде. Тож ж теж може бути таке. По ідеї, ну, можуть создати так. Це моє таке предположення, звісно. Ось о, дрихне. Спить.
Concerning the crown.
Well, you carry in your hands the hopes of an entire people. My people. The one who wears it will be elected. You know that. Have you changed your mind? Or do you seek to humiliate me more?
I'm not here to humiliate anyone, but I must be assured that the one who is elected will help me meet Enon Milfrictaman.
I have already promised you this. And you know that once I am queen, I will chase every colonist from this isle. The choice is yours now.
I need to think some more. It's an important decision.
This is true. Unless your only purpose is to mock me. But be wary. It will not be long before the council unites.
I went into the tomb. I found the ancient crown of the High Kings.
And so, you entered into one of our most sacred places. May this adventure have brought you wisdom and understanding of our people, and of your own history. This relic is venerated. The one who wears it will certainly be elected. But you know that, do you not?
Yes, I do. I need to be certain that whoever is named will help me meet Enon Milfrictaman.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is being played here than a simple meeting. You know that I work for a tempering of spirits, the healing of wounds of Tifredi, and those of your own continent. But the decision is yours. To the son that was lost and refound on our island.
Мені більше всього нравиться, ну, якщо прикол, якщо йому отдати корону, а він ніфіга тут не получить, якщо в нього не вийде нікого помирить, як в короля, то це, конечно, буде крижатина, вообще повніша.
I need to think some more. I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. You are right to take the time to think this through. It is an important decision.
Короче,
The council will unite soon.
бач, він самий мудрий, навіть каже, типу, я тебе розумію, типу, не спіши, вибор за тобою, дивись сам. Він самий такий збалансований отой. Зараз тепер цього ще послухаємо.
I went into the tomb. I found the crown that your ancient high kings wore upon their heads.
And now you count on using it to lean upon the leader you have chose to reign.
Yes. I need to be certain that the one elected High King helps me encounter Enon Milfrictaman.
I already promised you my help in this matter. But the question left unanswered is this. Do you wish that your people may continue to settle here? For our mutual benefit?
А цей, короче, думає, що, типа, тут насчет торговых отношений думаю, це третій, що типа надо все міняти. Що типа использують оцих всіх, короче, островитян, цивілізовані люди для своєї вигоди, і типа хоче поміняти торгові отношения, я так понял. Да, все равно кому-то придется отдать. Тут саме, короче, неінтересне це оцей, тому що тут, він каже, я тільки поміняю торгові отношення, а все остальне, в принципі, там уже, ну, типа, буде старатися, якби, в союзі жити, но особих перемін, типа, він каже, я не буду робити. Він, типа, хоче зробити, щоб просто торговля йшла більш, типа, збалансировано, і все.
I need to think a little more.
I understand it is a decision that will change the face of Tifredi, and perhaps even that of your own continent. But do not wait for too long. The council will soon meet. It would be a shame to lose your leverage.
А ну я сейчас сделаю еще одно сохранение. Прямо тут ось. А тут є все це, де в мене. Це перед тим, як я з усіма почав розговорювати. Це такого перший раз проходив по них, в їх посілках. А тепер я сохранюсь прям, де вже корону видавати. Отдельно прям сделаю ячейку сохранения. Що, давай попробуємо зразу з цього самого збалансованого, а потім по остальним пройдемося. Да, я теж думаю, що він самий мудрий поки із них всіх. Що типа, більш-менш якось розмишляв правильно.
It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire. You have my promise.
Що там, спать лягли, или що? Що вони там робили так довго? Хоча, звісно, в нього лицо не саме миролюбиве, ну, не сказав би, що він, коротше, більше на якогось варвара похожий, чим на якогось самого, знаєш, такого добряка із цих.
Congratulations, Dunkus. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enon Frichtemann?
You are burning with the impatience of youth. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifradi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance in 2 days, and I will open its doors for you.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'll be there.
Every one of us will be praying during these 2 days for Enon Frichtemann to bless our chosen one. But we don't have to stay here and do nothing. We can go somewhere else if you want.
Ні. Ждем 2 дня, ну нахер. Інтересно, що там далі буде. О, я вже хочу кожного попробувати перезагрузити.
There you are, Karants.
How was the encounter?
Enon Frichtemann welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path and keep a confident heart. Those who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. Qua aulem seg.
Так, окей, посетить святилище, погнали. Что, типа, нельзя назад оглядываться? Типа, камеру нельзя отводить назад или что? С кем я тут можу разговаривать или там? А, это только на пути. Только сам путь проходил до того святилища. Кстати, подивився голосування, дивлюся там, що прям готика перша йде прям впереді всіх. Впереді всіх двох по вибору ігор. Ну, сделаю по готике, потом через якесь время сделаю по Моровинду прохождение, бо я і буду і свідки проходити, і готику буду проходити. Я подивився, короче, є там, короче, некоторі готика вже собрані заново Коротше, ігру чутка переробили і зробили для нових Windows, щоб було проще запускати. Типа чутка переработали движок, там все остальне, і запуск самий чутка поміняли. І вроді як є там варіанти, щоб можна було без проблем поіграти на Windows 7. Ой, на Windows 10. На 10. Ніфіга ся дерево. Дерево яке огромне. О, тут стопудово буде бой. Стопудово. Оці всі прыжки, це завжди означає, що буде якийсь бой. Мог би зняти перчатки, я вообще-то їх улучшав і покупав. Не сразу через перчатку ріже.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on mil vliegtimen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frictimen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly.
Ну да, вже поїхала крича, короче, у головного героя.
Learn to give back in return. Learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today.
А це він про його кузена, про його брата, який на троні ще сидить тут, на острові.
To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
Та ладно, не гані.
You call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all from us. Flee, or you will be their victims.
Ніхера себе, які штуки бігають. Коротше, от цього кузена, от цього головного героя брата, виходить, вилічили якимсь ритуалом, де він отримав силу цього острова. І тепер оцей остров, в якого був свій дух, тепер наоборот, виходить, він умирає, а той чел, коротше, набирає сили за цього острова, типу міняються містами. І той чел тепер буде там мало того, що силу получать, ще й буде, коротше, разум терять. Надо тепер його встановлювати. Він тепер буде головний у нас босс. Де я так понял?
I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom, which may sometimes be difficult to grasp. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan knows how to heal the earth.
Thank you, Dunkas. I suppose I just need time to think.
You haven't told me everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on your forehead.
It is true. But it is something I must verify by myself.
I see. Do not hesitate to come and find me if I can help you. Qua aulum secarans.
Goodbye.
Коротше, в нас якийсь ще був шпіон, і він більше всього, що сказав тому, ну, типа цей шпіон утік, і більше всього, що він зараз побіжить до того намісника, да, до кузена цього головного героя, і розкаже йому всю правду, а то зараз обозлиться і почнеться, коротше, у нас, типу там, бойня, або, я не знаю, якісь, коротше, там приключення по цьому поводу більше всього. А ти вже бачив цього намісника в новому обличчі? Після того, як його вилічили? Бо він ж на прошлому стрімі був сірого цвета, коротше, типа заболів. А тепер ось сьогодні на стрімі я побачив його в новому обличчі. Він, коротше, тепер уже вроді як виздоровів, але тільки з ним не все нормально.
My dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies. Knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No. I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you.
But my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We are so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Вчора було не ДР. Там, понятное дело, ну, якие всякие связи поважнее, то согласен. Давай у него спросим, что там, як він себе чувствує.
Constantine,
my dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Miel Frichtemann.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old, bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it, and the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Замітив зразу, як, типа, вспирічив якийсь став. Я таке почав розказувати, що, типа, дерево сказало, що він якийсь опасний. Почав, коротше, ну, типа, зробили, що він почав переживати. І почав, коротше, різко вспирічив оказатися, що це неправда. Почав, коротше, в довір'я головного персонажа питатися вийти. Коротше, розумію, що то якісь подозрення вже про нього є. Блін, шмоток мало. Вроді казалось би і нормально так-то. О, кстати, кольцо лучше, ніж в мене. Казалось би, вроді, ну, типа, ну так, немало вибору, да, там, по шмоткам. А починаєш, короче, грати і такий, блін, хотілося щось би вже нове побігати, в чому-то новенькому. Якийсь би новий доспіх. А воно все, блін, одинакове, считай. Ну, нічого вже нового. Ні в торговця, ні в других торговців вже немає.
Lord de Sade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
I am ashamed to once again rely upon your kindness, but our situation is quite desperate, and you have proven such a valuable aid to us in the past.
How might I be of service to you?
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon? I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Conductors to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. She has told me that you have shown yourself particularly efficient dealing with these savages. You have my complete admiration and my gratitude.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
And what of this conflict with Teleme on Tirfredi?
Officially, we are at war. But we have never waged war openly here. Of course, we did not rejoice when they set up camp on the Isle, and we expected the worst. But it seems that their only concern is to convert the natives into believing their ridiculous teachings. They represent no true danger to us. At least, not for the time being. And to be frank, we have plenty of other concerns that demand our attention.
Так, блин, я тут зачитався всякою штукою. Думаю, що лучше шмоток не буде. Да, мені кажеться, що це вже буде уже последнє, фінальні. Правда, я не знаю, в Drown Age, який грав, там якісь сети були прям, ну коли ти вже доігруєш до кінця ігри, то тобі там якісь легендарні шмотки прям костюмом падає, що у тебе там і перчатки, і на туловище, і на ноги, коротше, якісь там ботинки. А тут я все купляв у торговця поки що. Ну воно все фіолетове, типа міфічного ранга. Ну все, в мене є, дивись, типа, є 126, а є аж 156. Є ще така шмотка, це теж у торгаша взяв. Ну, типа, мені кажеться, це вже буде із последнього. Що лучшого вже не знайти. Це, коротше, костюм аристократа, но тільки він із железними доспехами. Ну тут є железні лати прямо на самому костюмі. Якось чутка странновато, звісно. Мені той красний більше понравився. Тут якийсь вроді симпатичний піджак і з воротником. Ну оці железні доспехи, вони якось типа для мага не дуже. Та є взагалі якось громоздко чутка. Кажеться, що я якимось рицарем граю, а не магом. Но защита тут, конечно, получше. Бо я і до цього, коротше, якісь там легендарні шмотки знаходив, і вони хуже, ніж в мене у торгаша, що дуже странно. Зато як диви, як урон приймають хорошо. Що мене особо-то і не вб'ють, наверное. Причому замітив якісь звірі, вони якісь з тьмою, як будто тьмою создані. Ну якийсь ефект такий странний. Якоїсь темноти. Диви, тут везде якась тьма на цих трупах звірей. Непонятно. Як буде їх щось создає, якась магія.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that is why we're here. Governor Burren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
I understand that your situation is desperate, that you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it's not simply about me saving a few men. It's about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You hope that you will stop these attacks, but you have no way of knowing whether you'll manage to do so or not. Sorry, Your Excellency. Make sure you tell the governor what I've told you.
Maybe we can avoid going to the governor and save time. There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you. But perhaps I can still offer my help.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting for it. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain these assaults.
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass through here 2 days ago. It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, its cargo should still be intact.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
The three of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. 2 of my men will accompany you. Please, hurry. Without them, we're even less likely to hold.
We're departing right away. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
От каракатиця уперта. Я, щоб мені допомогти зараз швидко виповнити місію, він каже, поможи мені. Нам тут надо лічення, короче, зробити, короче, зонтики від сонця. Зробити пляжні, короче, різні тут кресла. А потім уже... А потім уже все остальне. А, все, караванчики. З другої сторони. От макака погано. Придеться виповнити задання. У мене не прикачана дипломатія, тому що я качав магію, потім прикачував кузнеця, щоб собі доспехи зробити лучші. І, коротше, на дипломатію не осталось.
Soldiers, are you the ones who are supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you. Here, there are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look. This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some animal prints. They were being chased.
They must have tried to escape them by taking the small path.
Let's follow them.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining. They must all be dead. I'm more worried about the potions. If they're broken...
They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. It'll take a bit of work, but I should be able to fix that.
Make it quick. I'm afraid that the beasts may not give us a lot of breathing space.
Ні, ну це взагалі нормально, типа я якби, типа, грубо говоря, ходю тут якісь союзи, устраюю помощь і так далі. І за мною 2 солдат дали. І помимо ще 2 солдат, у мене ще 2 компаньйона. І типа я, лідер, должен сам ремонтувати цю повозку, вместо того, щоб якогось солдафона от, рядового взяти, його загрузити, щоб він повозку ремонтував. Що це за херня? Чого я должен ремонтувати?
There. It's a makeshift repair, but it should be enough to reach the outpost.
We'd do well to depart now. Dragging this carriage won't be easy.
Let's go. An attack could happen soon.
Here you are. I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost to 3 of my men.
It wasn't an easy task, so I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain. Now, can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danea Exregao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Тут ще круто, що ти кожен раз при переході на другу локацію, тобі гра завжди предлагає зайти до торгаша, що-небудь йому продати, що-небудь в нього купити, зайти до себе там в сундучок заглянути, вещи сложити, потім зайти до себе в ремесленний стол, там теж що-небудь подшаманить. Ну, типа, круто зроблено в цьому плані, що ти кожен раз не бігаєш через всю карту, десь там через весь город до торговця, а те сразу все типа на пути случается во время прохождения якогось квеста. Це вообще супер класно.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Блін, а що вони постійно мене винуватим делають? Блін, всім допомагаєш і всі все одно недовольні. Може їх просто всіх треба посилати? То вони... Всі дуже чересчур требовательні, но мені ніхто ні в чому в ігрі не допомагає, ніхто. Ні, іноді допомагають, але то таке, типа, я сам до того йду, щоб мені хтось допомог. А так виходить, типа, що більшість людей допомагаєш тут, і ще потім я ще винуватий остаюся. Отак, короче, все мені допомагає, а потім ще тебе крайнім зроблять.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmet and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
We need to find out what's making these beasts so aggressive before they overpower this part of the island.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me!
Коротше, тут, походу, якесь зараження йде на цьому острові. Було, бачиш, типа, проти уже дикарей цих, проти островитян, уже, типа, і свої на своїх нападають. Якась, коротше, темна магія працює. І тут більше всього, що зв'язано з тим намісником, який, типа, зараз там на троні сидить. Що казав, типа, що з тим все нормально, який був смертельно ранений, типа, кузена цього головного героя. І, типа, він, мабуть, превращається потихоньку в злодія, і остров міняється вместе з ним, більше всього. Що-то одна забуксувала. А тут же ж, короче, у каждого лагеря, у каждой маленькой деревушки, короче, типа, вот свои, скажем так, свій макіяж на лицо, свої розукрашування лица. Либо цим вони відрізняються, що типа підеш в кожен отряд, а там типа у кожного, не отряда, а в кожного поселення, короче, свої краски є. Типа, щоб, ну, воно ж в принципі так реально і происходило, що типа у всіх племян, так і було раніше, що типа вони кожен носили як знам'я, от люди, типа в кожного своє знам'я, а тут вони, короче, розукрашувались по-разному. І тут теж така сама штука. Це вроді як по реальним событиям більше всього, тому що я теж таке чув, що різні племена по-разному красили там своє тіло і лицо. Капець, що її реально грохнули. Да, диви, грохнули квестового персонажа. Офігеть. Ого! Блін, ще один нападає. Карта маловата тут. Поле боя маленькое для такого огромного врага. В стенку упираюсь каждый раз. А це ж хранителі називається. Це ж вони, короче, захищали цей остров і жили, короче, в цей. З племенами, короче, в мірі жили. Це, короче, раніше був чоловік, тепер він превратився в цього, в хранителя. Це коли островитянин, оцей, що живе тут на острові, ну, типу, із племені. Вот, типа, человечек отдает, типа, себе с земли и превращается в такого хранителя.
What happened to our Nadaig?
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It looks strange. As if it was sick.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last. The attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries, and saw the giant creature attacking their camp, and we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, If we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Durend. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalen segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Ну, коротше, це виходить, на следующем стрімі вона буде вже розбиратися типу, з темними цими болезнями цього острова. Це якось, коротше, у нас зараз тут все розвращається, типу, і якась там болезнь весь остров вместе за цим намісником, якого ми питалися вилічити. Зараз, коротше, переходить чутка все в хаос, безумие. Надо буде тут все зачищати, може даже опять все одно війна буде, хоча я вибрав короля, який типа буде питатися їх всіх помирити. Мені що таке, це все одно буде якийсь бунт, і все одно будуть друг з другом воювати. Що від того, коротше, може все піти не по планах. Все, на цьому, наверное, все, потім завтра підемо до слідчого намісника, поможемо там. Там теж штурмували, коротше, другу сторону острова. Дуже там штурмували, треба буде їм допомогти. І потім почнемо розбиратися з головним квестом, головною лінією. Я думаю, що завтра на одному стрімі це все в спину зробити. Може навіть вже будуть якісь там одні з останніх стрімів. Потім як закінчу ігру, попробую ще перезагрузити, подивитися, як далі піде. Поки що якось непонятно, не видно ніяких взагалі змінень, що я тут короля вибрав оцих аборигенів, тому що нічого по суті не міняється. Навіть нічого такого особо зараз не командує, нічого не міняє тут. І що то кажеться, що те, що я вибирав, воно сильно не поміняє. Хоча можу, коротше, бути не брав. Побачимо, як далі піде. Може тут не останній раз короля того бачили, і щось далі буде вместе з ним происходить. Якось там по головній лінії. Так, все, всім спасибо. Хто був на стрімі, хто писав, ставив лайкоси і підписувався. Завтра, а може навіть сьогодні ночі зроблю ще один стрім, що більше всього по виживалки буде. Може навіть по якійсь другій вже. Давай, Віталік, тоді теж спасибо. І завтра удачного всім дня. Либо там вечора, ночі, хто коли буде дивитися. І наверное, до следующих стримов. Всем удачки и до связи. И спокойной ночи.